want to attach a modesty panel to this corset. First thing I did is to get the length of the corset. And for the opening at the back, while I was cutting, I measured 2 on a fold. That's 4. I'll be using a doll face for this modesty panel, and the first thing I did was to fold this into 2. The length of the corset is 8. Now for the doll face, I'll be measuring just 7.5. The width, I'll be using 9 inches. Now for the panel, you want to make sure that you gum an interface on it. This helps it remain firm. The next thing is to sew the edges I pointed out when I had to sew and flip it to the front. So this was how I closed the other edge instead of leaving it open. And when I had to attach the modesty panel on the lining, then at both ends of the corset, I created a boning channel. I passed the Regilene boning to that area, and this is what we have. The essence of this boning is to make that part firm enough for the chromates that will be attached there. So you see, modesty panel check, boning check is just the chromates that we need. Now for the lower part of the dress, I placed a doll face and then beaded leaf. The first thing I'm going to do is to fold the ends of the doll face, and then I had to sew the upper part and the both sides together. I did the same thing for the front and the 2 sides of the back. You want to make sure that before sewing this, you pin this down together for it to be very easy for you. Sewing this took a whole lot of time because of the bead. I just had to use scissors to take out the parts I will be sewing on. I was not sewing the back, and I placed them together front to front, and then I pinned. Remember that while I was cutting this, I added 1.5 inches for zip allowance. So I'm just going to be sewing this down.